Hi, this is Tyler at TC Brothers. I'm here to talk to you today about Yamaha XS650 High Performance Carburetor Kits. If you've got a Yamaha XS650 and you're tired of cleaning your old crusty CV carburetors, or you're just looking for a big improvement in the performance department, I highly recommend upgrading to a set of Mikuni VM series racing carburetors. The big difference between these and your stock carburetors is your stock carburetors are CV type or constant velocity type, which means that the slide of your carburetor is activated by the vacuum pressure of your motor. What that translates into is a lagging throttle response in comparison to a carburetor of this style, these VM series, which have a throttle cable that lifts your slide. As soon as you twist your throttle, the cable pulls the slide up. There is no lag there. Big throttle response increase, and they're a higher flowing carburetor. They're brand new. They're just all around a better performing carburetor. Some things about these to keep in mind that makes our kit a little more unique than some others you might find on the market that may be lower priced is the Mikuni VM carburetor is a very popular carburetor from Mikuni, particularly in two-stroke applications like snowmobiles and etc. And so most of these carburetors come with two-stroke components installed by Mikuni when you get them. And there's some people out there that are trying to correct that just with jetting, and you can really never make them run right in a four-stroke application by jetting alone. And the difference is with our kit is we actually put all the correct components in the inside that you need to make these work correctly on a four-stroke application. They have the correct slides, the correct needles, correct needle jet, and we give you a variety of jet sizes because it's basically impossible to have them jetted to work for every single XS650 application. There's a lot of variables that can change how the carburetor runs on your bike. Altitude, if you got someone with a big bore kit, you know, cams and stuff. So we pretty much set the middle of the range that works in most stock motored XS650 applications with a free-flowing exhaust and air filter setup like most guys run. But we do give you a couple jet sizes down and a couple jet sizes up in case you need to fine-tune to your application. But these are super simple to change and easy to check by doing a simple plug check. The kit's complete. It comes with a throttle cable that bolts right to your XS650 throttle housing, and it's a 2-into-1 cable to pull both carbs at the same time. Another difference with our kit is we actually give you a right-hand carburetor and a left-hand carburetor. Some of the other ones you may see will give you two lefts or two rights, which is a real pain on the XS650 parallel twin because you can't access your idle mixture screws easily like you can if you actually have a right and left-hand carburetor. So these are all major advantages, and basically the reason that a lot of these CVs, people might ask, why didn't Yamaha install a VM series carburetor to begin with? The on-road applications were highly regulated for emissions and fuel economy, and the CV carburetor does give you better emissions control and better fuel economy that these carburetors give, but most of you that are installing these are probably looking for maximum performance. These carburetors will give you much better performance than a CV carb. This is something that an OEM can't get away with, but you looking for performance, the aftermarket world can get away with it, unless, of course, you live in the state of California or a heavily emissions regulated area. These probably aren't street legal in that application. But along with these carburetors, a nice piece of thing to add to your kit would be a set of like racing billet intake manifolds. We manufacture these as well. They're not included and they're not absolutely necessary. You can put these on a stock 34mm rubber intake boot, that's fine. The only difference is your stock intake boots really aren't designed to hold the weight of a carburetor unsupported by an airbox. And most people, if you're going to run a clamp-on air filter, you're not going to have your stock airbox anymore, and the weight of that carburetor over time may cause your stock intake manifold to fail. These billet intakes, you'll never have that problem. They've got replaceable hose. If this ever goes bad, it's very inexpensive to replace, and it's gasoline rated. I mean, it's very heavy duty, lasts a long time. So if you've got any other questions or you need anything else on these, after the sale support and everything, we do that. You can call us, you can email us, and you can find more information by visiting our website, tcbros.com.